We are but days away from Rise of Skywalker, but no media release, nothing coming out. Let's talk about it. So I kept scouring the internet. This is Tom's Tech Show. I kept scouring the internet, trying to find out what's going on, what's happening, what's the Access Media saying about the Rise of Skywalker, what's happening. So I found an article that told me that the Media Embargo doesn't release until December 18th at midnight. So I've got about 10 and maybe 10 hours, 9.5 hours before that happens here from where I am in California. And I'm like, what? Why are they waiting so long? What's the problem? Usually you want, at least, 5-6 days, right? You want excitement to build, people to put out, oh, this is so great, this is incredible. I mean, I did find some first reaction tweets that, of course, it's amazing, it's everything else. This first one here from Cinema Blend, well, The Rise of Skywalker is a drastic departure from The Last Jedi, but also not as invigorating as The Force Awakens. It's a movie packed with action, it's seriously nonstop, but also jammed with fan service. Star Wars fans brace for the debates. So we already know, and I guess that's a part of the problem is we already kind of know the whole plot of the movie. That's already been leaked and dumped online. And most of these are fairly glossing over. It's a giant movie with a lot of spectacle, high stakes, definitely going to start a conversation among fans. Okay, so backlash coming maybe? It's Rise of Skywalker is good. It's big and full of surprises, and in the words of Luke Skywalker, this is not going to go the way you think. I think it's going to go exactly how everyone thinks who's been seeing the leaks and seeing the trailers and having everything match up, right? So I thought it was interesting, I did find this other article here. It's from a few years ago. There's a secret way to predict a movie's Rotten Tomatoes score. And it comes down here, it says there's an undeniable correlation between a film's Rotten Tomatoes score and the amount of time a studio allows between its review embargo lift and the public release. So this was in 2017, so this is in a pre-Captain Marvel Rotten Tomatoes world. Captain Marvel, of course, notoriously in the Phantom Menace community, saw them completely rewrite, take away all the negative comments, all the negative scores, all the don't want to sees from their site, and completely rebuild it and said, oh, this was normal. We were just doing this anyway. And no, we know that somebody behind the scenes is saying, you can't say anything bad about this film because it's about a woman and we have to have this all-powerful woman and nobody can say anything bad about her. Oh, sounds like another movie. Oh yeah, Star Wars, Disney Star Wars. So, but here they say in 2017, they've plotted the 27 of the 2017 movies and the Rotten Tomatoes scores. So War of the Planet of the Apes came out, the embargo release was 17 days, so almost 1.5 weeks. Well, more than one, almost over 2 weeks early, and got a good Rotten Tomatoes score. Wonder Woman, almost completely 2 weeks early, and got a great Rotten Tomatoes score. All of these that have really long, early media release days and embargo lifts, great Rotten Tomatoes scores. As we come down to the 3 days and the 2 days and the 1 days, there's a definite trend. Complete trend going down to nothing under 2 days, even kind of under 3 days, except for Atomic Blonde, is getting anything over the bar or other than being a splat. Nothing. So now we're down here. Rise of Skywalker is right at 1 day, 17 hours. And so it's in the level of Snatched and Monster Trucks. Just under that, and right above Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, which is a movie I watched about the first 45 minutes and turned it off because I went to sleep. I fell asleep. So that's where we're going to be. But I think because we're in a post Captain Marvel world, that the Rotten Tomatoes score is going to be way out in the 90s because nobody can say anything bad about it. Nobody can do anything bad about Star Wars. It's Disney, and their money's going to push push their agenda. Nobody can say anything bad. So I did look over here on IMDB, and somehow there are 3 reviews. You can't, there's no link on the front page to submit a review at all. I've looked all over the place. Where do I submit? I can't rate it. So there's no place for me to rate the movie. I can't click anywhere that says rate. I can see showtimes. I can add to watch list. But somehow there's 3 user reviews. And of course, these reviews are all 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. These people, I was fortunate to be part of the premiere. Okay, so you're obviously inside Access Media. Another one, I saw at the premiere, again, in the Access Media. First off, let me say, I'm not being paid by Disney to give a good review. If you start off with your statement that being, nobody pays me for this, well, obviously, you're getting something out of it if you're going to protest like that right off the top. So all of these, I've already said no, those don't help me. You can say whether this helps you or doesn't help you. I say no, none of that helps me. Because this is obviously them allowing media to come in, and all these names are kind of weird to begin with. Nobody has just their whole regular name. Usually it's some kind of name with a number or something behind it or some other name. But all completely glossy, fuzzy, super, it's incredible kind of thing. So that's obviously Access Show Media. So I'm just wondering, are we going to get, what do you think? Are we going to get it being Rotten Tomatoes in the 90s? Because that's going to come out within, we got like another 9.5 hours, like I said, and we're going to see that score probably out there in the 90s, but it's still breaking kind of Rotten Tomatoes trend of the closer you hold the embargo to the movie, the worse Rotten Tomatoes score it gets, because people we're going to know, Access Media will know that they're holding it off because they know the movie's bad. And Disney's holding it right to the wire. They had the premiere last night, which usually, it could be the week before. Many movies are the week before. But this is like last night, then Media Embargo, and then boom, all the other marathons and fan events. So we'll see how this goes. I don't think it's going to go, like I said, I don't think it's going to go the way you think, but I don't think it's going to go the way Lucasfilm thinks. I do. There are still some seats, I think, when I looked. You can get a couple of seats up here in the front at the fan event here where I am. I think if I checked Sunday, well, there's not going to be there Sunday. So if I go back here, we go to the main page here, and we go home, and we go, why are you not letting me? Okay. Let's go here. I want movies. There we go. Okay, so I am seeing Jumanji tonight, and if we go to a Star Wars and we go to, say, a lot of the theaters are full on Saturday. I went and checked some on Sunday, like 2:30 in the afternoon. You go into a matinee. Oh, any seat in the house. This is opening weekend. Any seat in the house will be free, will be available for you to see the film. So I think their exaggerations about ticket sales are wrong. I think a lot of things they're getting wrong. So we will see tonight, 12:01 Pacific Standard Time. What do you think? Are we gonna break our rules of Rotten Tomatoes? Let me what you think. Know what you think down in the comments below. And I'm going to see Jumanji tonight. I'll make a Jumanji video, and then I need to make some other video. I need to make my Orville video, and then I need to make, I think Mandalorian comes out tonight. That would be, I think that comes out at midnight tonight, so I need to make that video. Lots of videos. I can't, it's a good thing it's the holidays, because I'm getting a couple days off from my regular job, and I'll be able to get in and actually make some videos to fill my backlog. All right. Well, thanks for watching this one. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And like, share, subscribe to all of your favorite YouTube channels, because that helps everybody out across the board. Just to let YouTube know that you like everybody's stuff out there. All right. Well, thanks for watching this one. Take care.